Let's factor this polynomial into the product of two binomials. To factor a polynomial like this one, we first want to determine the template we're going to use. And since we're trying to factor this polynomial into the product of two binomials, our answer will look something like this. Now let's see if we can find the signs that are going to be in each one of our binomials. To figure that out, we look at the second sign in our polynomial, a plus. That means that both signs in each binomial will be the same. To figure out what sign that is, we look at the first sign in our polynomial, a minus. So that means we're going to have a minus sign in each one of our binomials. Great! Now that we figured out our template, let's look and see if we can figure out the first term in each one of our binomials. To figure that out, we need to look at the first term in our polynomial, x squared, and break it down into its factors. Well, x squared is x times x. So we can just put an x in each one of the first terms in our binomials. Now we have our first terms. On to the second terms. In step 3, we're going to figure out what the second terms will be in each one of our binomials. To do that, we look at the last term in our polynomial, 10. We need to break 10 down into all of its factors. So we have 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. Now remember, we had a plus in the second sign of our polynomial. So that means our factors will have the same signs, either both positive or both negative. So we need to include the negative factors as well. Now, even though they're going to be the same sign, didn't we already say they were both going to have minus signs? Yes, I believe we did. So the positive factors will not work. We can cross them out. Now we just need to determine which pair of factors will combine together to be our middle term of -7. Well, -10 and -1 never combine together to be -7. However, -2 and -5 will combine to be -7. So we have the second terms of our binomials. Now we factor this polynomial into x minus 2 times x minus 5. But just to be sure that we did this problem correctly, let's check our answer. To check our answer, we want to multiply our two binomials together using the FOIL method. Remember, FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, and last. So we multiply our two binomials together. We multiply the two first terms together, and we get x squared. Then we multiply the two outer terms together, and we get minus 5x. Then the inner terms, for -2x. And finally, we multiply the last terms of each binomial together, and we get positive 10. Now when we simplify this, we get x squared minus 7x plus 10, our original polynomial. So now we've taken our polynomial and factored it into the two binomials, x minus 2 times x minus 5.